What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It's a new day. It's a new day. So we're going for the second video. Today. Today's topic. Today's topic is going to be understanding yourself. Understanding yourself. Note, I am not what you would call a practical expert or anything. I'm not telling you what to do with your life or anything like that. What I am telling you is that here are some options, some things to think about, ways and avenues and routes to grow your experience, or maybe even look back from where you even started on your journey in the first place. This is a wonderful time in your life. You know why it's a wonderful time? It's because time had no say in which direction your life went in the first place. Because it all depended on your efforts, on our very efforts. As I'm talking to you, I'm also talking to myself. So I'm not exempt for anything that I'm saying right now. It completely rolls back into us. Everything. There's no time. Time isn't isn't a factor when it comes to what we could possibly get from this lifetime. So understanding yourself. So first I want you to once you gotta take a picture, take a look at this shirt right here, right? So fighters, I'm a fighter at Just Heart Apparel. I also have a shirt right here, Just Heart Apparel. Blind Eyes Closed, LJ Porte. That's my personal fight shirt. He actually made that. Quantel the Creative Brew. He is a awesome member, Just Heart Apparel. I'm so happy that I have someone in my life that was able to contribute that way. But I'm gonna post that link up, Just Heart Apparel. And they have a shop full of anything. If any of you guys need apparel made or anything like that, that's your guy. All right. We got that one out the way. Big shout out. Okay. So past experiences are memories. They're memories that ultimately a lot of our life lessons are learned from our memories. A lot of our life experiences come from our memories. These are our experiences, right? So these words, we're just using words, and we're just gonna take some time to look at how we even got to the point we are, where we are in our life right now, where we are right now. A lot of us have grown in ways that we can't explain to necessarily other people or even ourselves, right? We're trying to figure out, well, how do we get to the next step? Well, it all starts with, for me, what I've learned and what I've come to understand is that dealing with your past and understanding your past is one of the most key helpful things I could do to get me to the next step. All right. So if we're just struggling with our day-to-day life, we're struggling trying to get going, right? We're not the person, we're not where we want to be, right? Well, we don't try to change the past, but what we do is try to understand how exactly we got to this moment in time by understanding the different things that have changed within. It all starts within. Two people can be in the same room at any point in time in their life and have completely different emotions. You have your brother, your sister, right? Or a friend, and they have went through every single experience with you in your life, next to you or around you, right? The same experience you can imagine. It's Christmas time, open the presents, boom. Next thing you know, you're like, why am I happy, right? You might have been happy, but the person next to you might have been feeling some other emotion. And that's because all of our experiences are unique. They're unique to self, okay? So with that being said, our experiences are unique to self. So if our experiences are unique to self, then you must understand that other people's experiences also are unique to self. So a lot of times you see yourself blaming or holding grudges toward another person, but what you don't understand is that person's experience or view or perspective in life has caused these conflicted ways. And so you're spending so much time engaged on that person or that perspective that has come from something that is not within. It's not within. So it's not you. It's not you. It's not something that you gathered and said, "Hey, I want to add this into my, my personal collection of being me." Right? I want to figure out how to be me. How do I be me? I'm gonna dial in. I'm gonna dial in some way, form, or fashion, and I'm gonna make sure I create myself wholeheartedly to become, or give myself some kind of consistency to grow into the person I want to become. Okay, so if I want to become something, I'm gonna go at it every day. I'm gonna be determined. Part of the reason why I wear that hat. As I said before, I gave you a little bit of a little spin back to my last video. I told you my childhood wasn't necessarily the most bright, shiny. Had a good time as most, right? Some people did have a decent time, but I had good times too as well. But the point is how did I learn from those circumstances that I was put in? Because I wasn't in a place where I was leading something. I wasn't in a place where I was in charge of my life and I could run my life. Even as a father now today, right? As you see my kids, they're right there behind on the wall right here. My kids are right there. They're a lot bigger than that now. They're actually sitting behind over here. Leia, come here. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Hey, that's my daughter, Leia. She's 6. She's awesome. She's wonderful. She's amazing. Thanks. Appreciate you. That's my daughter. My son, he's not going to come over here. He's sitting over there with mommy right now. But there's a lot to look for. You learn from the little people in your life, okay? They don't have ultimately to say. They're learning from mommy and daddy and the world around them. So what we do as parents, or what your parents have done, or whoever was to guide you, it was on them to shift and shape you into understanding where you necessarily see life up until you grew past your adolescent stage. One thing I took serious when I was in health class when I was young was the simple fact that there was different stages in my life where I was at a certain point, so I was at a certain point at my life, right? I was at a certain point in my life, and in those certain points in my life, I didn't understand one thing to the next. My mom always used to tell me like, "Hey, you're not normal. You're not normal." I'm like, "Mom, I want to be normal. I want to be normal." I used to cry, I'd be like, "Mom, I want to be normal." And what I learned was there's no such thing as being normal, because normal is what you bring to this earth, what you bring, because there's nothing normal about earth, life. Everything's unique in its own way, and we try to deny that. We're giving ourselves character flaws, and in order to learn ourselves daily, we have to put it into practice. The uncomfortable situations in our life are more times coming because we didn't learn a certain lesson. Right? They were reteaching us something. It's like, hey, get back here. Wait, you didn't get this right the first time. And you're handling it the wrong way. Let's try to go about this differently. And you're like, no, I don't want to do it. And then now you're back in the situation. You're like, man, life's throwing this at me. I hate life. Well, the definition of insanity. I'm sure you heard it millions of times, but you keep doing something the same way over and over again, you just won't get it right. That's a definition. It's a definition of insanity when we keep doing things over and over again, trying to find new routes. Not working. So what I want to do is I want to give a quick, I want to say, task for this upcoming week, right? It's Friday. It's a beautiful day. I'm about to get my workout in after this. But what I want you guys to do is I want you to start paying attention to your life, right? I want you to start paying attention to those lessons you learned. Look back, reflect on how far you came. And this is, I'm gonna go ahead and say on the record that I want to edit this video and say the past, right? The past times. This is recognizing the past to create the future, which ultimately, I said a little bit about this in the last video, but we're gonna get deeper as we go, man. It's gonna be fun. So, what I want you guys to understand is that you're in control. I want you to start looking back at situations, write it down, put it on paper. Let's move past, how far we came. Let's try to get to somewhere better. Even if you're in a good place, there's always a step that you can go. I'm still growing. Never stop learning. I said it in the first one. Never stop learning. Never stop learning, especially about yourself. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm LJ Porte, aka Eyes Closed. I'm a professional fighter. I'm a father. I'm a husband. Oh, no particular order. I'm a husband. And most importantly, I'm myself, and I want to just spread the message of goodness, man. There's something inside us all, and we have to give it. We have to give it to the world. And if we don't, we're not really benefiting the world the way we could. We're not really giving all that we can, man. Every day is a chance, and you have that opportunity to bring something beautiful to this world. And what I want to do is develop the skill to get the words to enable you. I want to be an enabler. Hopefully I enable you. I don't know if I do, but hey, if you like this video, go ahead and go ahead, give it a like. If you felt like you enjoyed the content, if you have any ideas or topics that you want to drop on me, I can put it. I got plenty of topics to go. But like I said, I'm getting better. This is a skill, interacting with you guys and just, being in this position for me is new. So I'm uncomfortable right now. You may not be able to tell it, but I'm uncomfortable. And part of life is putting yourself in uncomfortable places and being comfortable. So, hey, thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you.